Hello friends, welcome to Learn Positive with Pradeep Kumar. If you are seeing my channel, please like, comment and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Strength of Materials, Unit 1, Chapter 1, Statics of Particles, Solution for Problems, Class 7. If you want to see my previous videos, please visit my channel and see all the videos and don't forget to subscribe. The problem number 7 is two forces of magnitude 240 Newton and 200 Newton are acting at a point O as shown in the figure. If the angle between the forces is 60 degree, determine the magnitude of the resultant force. Also determine the angle beta and gamma. Now see the parallelogram diagram. From the point O, in x-axis there is a force called P, it is 240 Newton, and y-axis there is the force called Q, 200 Newton. In between, the angle between the two forces are alpha. It was highlighted in the yellow marker. The angle alpha is 60 degree, it was given in the question. And the angle between the forces are resultant. The diagonal was the resultant. We have to find the resultant from this. Determine the angle beta and gamma. The beta is the angle between R and Q, and the gamma is angle between the R and P. So now I am going to take it as a triangular law of force. See the right side of the diagram. OAC, it is a triangular force. So the angle between P and R is gamma, the angle between the Q and R is beta, and the angle made by AC is 60 degree in the outside. So we want to find the angle made inside the triangle, means we have to find by this. It was given below. If a line we present OA, it is 180 degree. So we have to find the angle inside the triangle, means we have to subtract the outside value of the from the 180 degree. So I subtract the alpha from 180 degree. Now see the given data. The force P equal to 240 Newton and the Q equal to 200 Newton and angle alpha is 60 degree. We have to find resultant R and angles beta and gamma. Now we are going to the solution. In solution, we take magnitude of resultant formula R equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos alpha. Now we are going to substitute the value of P, Q and alpha. So 240 square plus 200 square, 2 into 240 into 200 into cos 60. Now 240 square is 57,600 and 200 square is 40,000, and 2 into 240 into 200 into cos 60 is 48,000. Now the value of addition is 1,45,600. Now we are going to square root of that value is 381.575 Newton. It was the value of resultant. And now we are going to find the value of beta and gamma. If you want to find the value of beta and gamma, we have to take that from the Lami's theorem, the sign formula of Lami's theorem. P by sin beta equal to Q by sin gamma equal to R by sin 180 minus alpha. Now I am going to take the force P and R. So P by sin beta equal to R by sin 180 minus alpha. Now I am going to inverse the formula on both sides due to find the beta. So sin beta by P equal to sin 180 minus alpha divided by R. Now I am going to transfer the P from the left to right. It becomes sin beta equal to P into sin 180 minus alpha divided by R. Now I am going to substitute the value of P and alpha and R. So 240 into sin 180 minus 60 divided by 381.575. Now subtract the 60 from 180 degree. So 240 into sin 120 degree divided by 381.575. And now the value of sin beta is 0.54. Now I am going to transfer the sign from the left to right. It becomes sin inverse. So beta equal to sin inverse 0.54. The value of beta is 33 degrees. Now I am going to take the same formula, and this time I am going to take Q and R. So Q by sin gamma equal to R by sin 180 minus alpha. As for before, I have to inverse on both sides to find the gamma. So sin gamma by Q equal to sin 180 degree by minus alpha by R. Now I am going to transfer the Q from the left to right. So it becomes Q into sin 180 minus alpha divided by R. And now I am going to substitute the value of Q, alpha and R. So 200 into sin 180 minus 60 divided by 381.575. The value we have to subtract 60 from 180. So it becomes 200 into sin 120 divided by 381.575. The value of sin gamma is 0.453, and now I am going to transfer the sign from left to right. It becomes sin inverse. So gamma equal to sin inverse 0.5453, and the value of gamma is 26.97 degree. Finally, we are going to the results. The result is the resultant force R equal to 381.575 Newton, and the angle beta is 33 degree and gamma is 26.97 degree. Friends, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you have any doubt, please comment on the comment section. I will reply it for you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, friends.